Alrighty, folks. Force Master here again. Um, I decided to start this one a little bit later. I was going to be in a duo queue, but he backed out. Um, so it's just me this time. Here to carry myself, I guess you could say. Um, I'm going to be playing AD carry this round against a Draven. So basically what that means is that I have to be very, very careful because if this Draven knows what he's doing, it's going to get really, really ugly really, really fast. I'm probably only going to, after this one I'm going to be done for the night. I do have to, go to bed like a normal human being. Even though sometimes it is, not really a thing to, go to bed. But, alright, so I'm running my AD carry utility or masteries and my carry runes. Um, Alright, so we're going to get started here in a few minutes. I also was able to utilize the time in between games to take the infamous bathroom breaks that always have to happen at the worst possible moments. Um, Particularly because even though I haven't had, I haven't really, I've had like one drink, one soda drink today, so that's not the cause. But anyways, okay, so this Syndra needs to win to get out of bronze, so let's get her that win. Um, Otherwise, their Aatrox is bronze 2, Draven silver 5. 0 games played as Draven last season. He was unranked, 234 wins, 31-36. Not terrible. The one thing though that's going to be a little bit different is that the Cinder has something to play for, and you always get the best out of people when they're on their kind of like their last leg, I guess you could say. It's similar to what she's on. If she doesn't win this, she's stuck in bronze for another, couple games, which no one really likes to be stuck in bronze anyways. So, oh, so we got Annie support, and Annie's a pretty, not pretty, a really strong support, especially if she can land the Tibber stun. Then it's game over. It's a lot of damage, all in one little package, I guess you could say. But Draven's main focus is his juggling of his axes, his Q, and basically, when he attacks you, if he has an axe ready, the axe will fling high up in the air, and if he catches it, it resets, and it keeps going, and he can keep doing this until he drops the axe, essentially. And he can have up to 2 axes running at once. Basically, it's really annoying because whenever he throws an axe that's gonna go up in the air, it does an extra amount of damage. It scales off of I think it's like 30% of total AD, or something around that number. It's not too much at level 1. It's not that big of a difference, but it definitely puts him in about the 100 attack damage range. As far as that one attack will do about 100 damage, which can be a little bit frightening, I guess you could say. But it all depends on how laning phase goes. If Annie and me snowball, this game will be over pretty quickly. Because when I can start 3-shotting, 2-shotting their AD carry, it's pretty much game over. Alright, so this one's going to be going this one's going to be going on YouTube/Facebook. So I am going to be chatting with you guys for most of the game, telling you guys kind of why I do something, um, or what I don't do. Alright, so I started with a Doran's Blade, Health Pot, and Warning Trinket. Uh-oh. Okay, jungle. Okay, so Wukong seems to be kind of the... Okay. Not particularly sure why the Annie stayed there the entire time. Because she just sapped out all the experience, and you didn't get two. Which is rather unfortunate. I'm just going to try to lay down some damage on these guys. Annie does have her stun up. I don't know if she got her E. She got her E. Yep, okay. Well, I was too far away to do anything, and he used his... Okay, so we're not going to do that anymore, Annie, okay? That's not going to happen anymore. We're going to stop that, because they do have a lot of... He definitely started his flay first. I had to pop an early pot because she aggroed them, and oh my god, this is not fun. This is not a good start to the game, and I'm starting to lag a little bit, so I might end this video actually a little bit early. Okay, so I don't want him to throw his axe on me, but they're pushing. Alright, so they really outdamage us. This game's a little bit harder. Draven does a lot of damage, and this Annie is trying to... She's wasting her stun in less than ideal situations for me. Generally, if I have to walk backwards and she's stunning as I'm walking backwards, it's going to take me longer to actually... So, let's see here.
No turning back.
No, we don't want that. It's not something we don't want that. They're pushing super hard. Okay, so we laid down some damage on them. And by we, I primarily mean the turret did a lot of the damage to them. Not good. Mm. Okay, so I thought he was a bit closer than he was. Okay, so I got one. Alright, so I'm gonna back. Unfortunately I don't have enough for a BF sword, but that's actually probably not a good idea. I'm gonna want to get some sustain. A couple health pots. Draven, so 29 to 32, so we're pretty close, and so he's not going to come back with much. He actually bought just a Vamp Scepter, and I was able to get a Vamp Scepter and boots. So I'm going to have that little bit of an advantage. Oh, he got boots and 3 health. Okay, so we have the same thing. He probably just has less gold than I do, because I have 300, and they'll give me a nice baseline to start from. If I had stayed for a couple more creeps, I could have got a BF sword and really done some hurt on him. But for the time being, this isn't particularly something that I wanna. I don't wanna. Okay. So I got out of there with 100 health. And I am now at 3-0. So, I'm just gonna buy this. Keep the health pots. Um, and just keep snowballing. Um, I'm not doing too hot in the CS department. And he's probably only going to be able to come back maybe with the same thing as me, so we're going to keep the same items, but I just have 740 gold to start with. And most people will be like, why don't you just save up and wait for your BF sword? No. I mean, yeah, I could do that, but I could come back in the lane now. Throw a ward in that bush. And they did too. Okay, so he didn't come back with anything, so I have a little bit of an advantage now. I have a little bit more attack speed. His ult's got a little bit longer cooldown than mine. Okay. Meanwhile, in the Department of... So meanwhile, in the Department of getting fed, okay, so At this point in the game, I would start singing a song that I like to call "I Am Beginning to Feel Like a League God." League God.
Only cowards fear their fate.
I'm not going to type it because generally when I start getting really, really cocky, everything goes to hell. So I'm just gonna play cool, not let this get to my head. I'm 6-0 right now. I'm probably gonna keep all this footage in for this video, sheerly because this is like a highlight reel. Um, I don't normally play this well, to be completely honest. This is almost like a little weird for me to be able to be playing at this level. They're gonna probably try and do something, but it's not gonna pay.
Live like there was nothing to lose.
I'm gonna get some free poke down.
Pity those who fall.
An enemy has been slain.
So basically,
Beast within. Deliver them to their end. My purpose is clear.
so I have red or blue buff, so I'm just gonna spam spells. Like that's basically what I'm just gonna do, and I'm just gonna keep.
Give me a target.
So Wu's here,
I'm on borrowed
which
time.
generally means
Your team has destroyed.
uh
An ally has been slain.
I don't have enough.
An enemy has been slain.
I don't have vision. I don't want to throw. Oh god.
Shut down.
Uh, okay, that was my bad. Um, that was my fault. I shouldn't have. I should have just backed, knowing that they were all there.
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
I'm on borrowed time.
Okay, so I think Draven hasn't picked up a kill yet. Um,
My purpose is clear. They will know regret. There is no
okay, so
escape.
77 to 68. On top of
Enemy
that,
double kill.
I don't have blue buff anymore, so I can't spam my abilities, but I can um, hard push this so that I get the stacks on the BT
My work is not
and do all that
finished.
extra damage. Basically at this point, I actually do as much damage as he does with just.
Beware a man with nothing to lose.
I am a little bit wary of any kind of engages right now, surely because it is Draven. My ward's down.
Only truth remains.
Mm, Could have basicked him there.
An enemy has been slain.
No turning back.
Okay, so I don't know particularly where anyone is at this point. I'm gonna back though. Um,
Bloodshed carries a price.
the one thing that I learned through playing League is that if you man up to every mistake you make, and basically the biggest thing is taking responsibility for your actions, and that's what a lot of people in this game don't do, especially at lower elos. If you watch some of the higher elo streams and of the players in the high elos, you'll notice that they take responsibility for mistakes they make quite frequently.
You have slain an enemy. An enemy has been slain.
My work is not done.
Alright, so basically this lane's steamrolled.
Has destroyed a turret.
We're gonna go take
I'm on borrowed time.
their Draven Zone 6. My initial fears um, were legitimate. Draven is a very strong champion, as you've seen. He does do a lot of damage. He has the capabilities for quite a bit of damage. It's just that this Draven doesn't particularly have a...
Enemy has destroyed a
I
turret.
am forsaken.
Okay, so their team's basically fallen apart at the seams at this point. So as you can see, I am ridiculous. I do quite a bit of damage. But I'm gonna back.
My purpose is clear.
Um, I should. Um, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get a Zeal. As you can see, he's not very smart. That wasn't a... Tiberzalt wasn't particularly necessary.
My work is not done. Deliver them to their end.
Okay, so now that I got a little bit of attack speed under my belt, I do...
I'm on borrowed time.
As long as they're killing a lot of the higher CC, Wukong's mid. Um, basically, the only one that I have to worry about is Draven, and he's right here.
Rampage.
I didn't have to ult.
Only cowards.
It wasn't necessary.
Ally has been slain.
I did it merely for securing,
Down.
because he was running at me, or running away from me.
Has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
I'm gonna take this and back.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Actually,
Your
I'm gonna
turret has
back.
been
It's
destroyed.
not safe. Um, I mean, I could have done some work on it, and maybe got something, but I'd rather go mid and stop them from taking this. I don't know. She's got 109 AP, so she's gonna scale
Your
okay.
team has destroyed a turret. Your turret has been
Meanwhile,
destroyed.
No salvation.
okay.
Bloodshed carries a price.
So basically, what just happened? She's gonna come back in. She's gonna take a little bit of damage from me. Aatrox just burned his Q. Um, so
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
okay, so we should back out.
My work is not done.
Baron would be a good choice here. Um,
Only cowards meet their fate.
I have 40 seconds on my ult.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Bloodshed
So that was kind of a... Okay, so I'm gonna pop a health pot or two here.
was nothing lose.
Because this is... I'm gonna actually go lifesteal this stuff away.
No forgiveness.
Rampage.
So I got ult for this.
Your team has slain.
Okay, so I'm gonna actually back. I got 3,000 gold to spend. Um, I'm gonna get a shiv and get another BF sword, and I'm gonna hit top lane. Basically, this game has been kind of the pinnacle of good for me. Um,
My end is already
I
final.
mean, the Draven that I was laning against wasn't the best, and they gave me some early kills that helped me snowball
Only
really, really
cowards
fast.
meet their fate.
Um, and I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to do something here along the lines of shutting me down.
Annihilate.
But the problem is that they can't send one, they're gonna have to send at least three. And my spidey senses are tingling a little bit as far as like someone being there. So I'm gonna be
My
um,
work is not done.
every now and again you just kind of get that feeling like you're not sure. And Aatrox, I could stop an Aatrox. An Aatrox with his passive up though, maybe not so much unless I was able to. It's just better that I'm with my team. Um, they can peel for me. Um, you know, all that fun stuff.
An enemy has been slain. Dominating. You have destroyed a turret. An enemy's inhibitor has respawned.
All right. So thank you guys for watching. That was one hell of a game. Um, I'm gonna end on this note. Possibly. Don't be surprised if I post another video tonight, but for the most part, this is gonna be it. So thank you guys for watching. Everyone, uh, have a good night. And I will get this up onto um, YouTube/Facebook pretty soon. Currently at 68 LP in Silver 5. Working my way towards Challenger. Alright. Good night, everyone.